name is Matthew English. I was born in Columbia, Maryland in 1997. When I was 7 months old, I moved to Alice Springs with my dad, Chris, mom, Michelle, and brother, Scott, who recently graduated from UMBC with a degree in financial economics. While living in Australia, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 16 months. At the time, there was only one other child in the city with type 1 diabetes. 2 months later, on Christmas Eve, I fell and fractured my skull. This required an immediate transportation to Adelaide in South Australia by the Royal Flying Doctor Service. The next morning, I had neurosurgery to repair an epidural hematoma, leaving the hospital with 27 staples in my head. During our time in Australia, my family and I traveled all over the continent. In addition, we also traveled to Hawaii, Fiji, and New Zealand. When I was 5 years old, my family moved back to the United States, settled down in Smyrna Park. I was, and still very much am, into sports, playing basketball, soccer, and lacrosse, and moving on to competitive road cycling the summer before I started at Smyrna Park High School. From getting started with a team out of Annapolis to moving up to a team out of Washington, D.C., and finally reaching the ranks of racing for an international team, Team Novo Nordisk out of Atlanta, Georgia. Cycling has provided me with many great and incredible experiences. Cycling gave me the opportunity to race across the United States, Canada, Belgium, and Spain with Team Novo Nordisk, a team comprised entirely of type 1 diabetics. I spent 2 years with the team, not only racing my bike, but also being an ambassador for people all around the world affected by type 1 diabetes and showing the world what people with the disease can achieve. My time with the team brought me many great new friendships with people from countries from all over the world, to include Great Britain, Spain, France, and Australia. Now that the 2015 race season is over, I'm taking a break from racing and attending college with the intended major of business administration. From my time traveling around the world, I became engrossed in photography and sharing the world through my eyes. Photography since has become my greatest hobby, from taking classes at high school to having some of my work displayed in galleries throughout Maryland. Now, you may be curious as to why I have this splint on my hand, which leads me to my next hobby, woodworking. About a month ago, I was woodworking with a razor-sharp utility blade. I slipped and severed my EPL extensor tendon in my hand. I had surgery 2.5 weeks ago, but remain in physical therapy for the next 3 months. You may be wondering what this wood instrument is to my right that I just played for you. It's called a didgeridoo. It's a wood instrument crafted by the Aboriginals in Central and Northern Australia that I learned to play during my time in Australia. I hope you enjoy getting to know a little bit about me, as I look forward to getting to know about you as well.